Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Mama Ibrahim, hi. My name is Najah Binti Jaafar and I will explain the introduction, organization structure, which are organization chart, TH management team and TH the lembaga, which are ahli lembaga pengarah. Regarding the establishment of Lembaga Tabung Haji or TH, there was no Islamic financial organization offering Muslim support in that country to save on the cost of Haji. Although several banks were in operations, Muslims are hesitant to use conventional banking for their Hajj savings because they needed to guarantee their Hajj savings were free of riba or usury in order to achieve Mabrur Hajj. The thought of setting up the prospective Hajj Pilgrims Savings Corporation was promoted by a suggestion submitted to the federal government of Malaysia by the respected Malay economist Y.M. Untuk Abdul Aziz bin Untuk Abdul Hamid in December 1959. The whole first action was taken with the creation of Perbadanan Wang Simpanan Bakal Haji under Law No. 34, 1962 and 1963. The cooperation was under the responsibility of the Ministry of Rural Development. Through Tabung Haji Corporate Social Responsibility or CSR initiative, TH continues to share its success with stakeholders. This is aligned with the Islamic values and with TH's reputation as a compassionate body to maintain the socio-economic status of Muslims in Malaysia. TH CSR activities that have benefited thousands of our stakeholders across the country in line with their desire to share their success with everybody else. TH CSR is divided into two categories, which are Zakat CSR and contribution. Next is TH organization structures, which are organization chart, the lembaga and TH management team. For the organization chart, Lembaga Tabung Haji or TH is regulated by the Tabung Haji Act 1995 by an organizational structure that is consistent in terms of the delegation of authority and duties at all stages. The lembaga is the highest in the TH organization, continued or followed by Group Managing Director, CEO, and other team management. In Tabung Haji management team, there are 11 departments, which are Group Managing Director and CEO, Group Managing Director and Chief Executive, Office of the Chief Strategy Officer and Chief of Staff Department, IT Department, Post-Secretary Services and Operation Department, Corporate Services and Real Estate Department, Finance Department, Investment Department, Human Resources Department, and lastly is Risk and Compliance Department. While in Lembaga, the Lembaga is given jurisdiction under Section 4 of the Tabung Haji Act 1995 to administer the funds and all matters pertaining to the welfare of the pilgrim. It is also allowed to devise relevant policies and other matters provided for this Act. Lembaga is entirely accountable for the overall corporate control of TH, including its strategic goals and changes, as well as the establishment of priorities, agendas, and approaches to maintain and track the success of those priorities.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Farah Fadila binti Ma'arif, and today I will explain about the initiatives that have been taken by the Tabung Haji in their CSR. Okay, so the first initiative that have been taken by them is the Sumbangan Kotak Barakah. So this Sumbangan Kotak Barakah is more focused toward poor and needy pilgrims. And then Tabung Haji will target those families that have maybe 2 to 3 or maybe one of the members that have been selected by the bakal to be the bakal haji. So those family has been targeted by the Tabung Haji to give this sumbangan kotak barakah. So in that kotak barakah we'll have such as rice, cooking oil, cream milk, sardines, and many more that usually is the basic needs that they need. So, for example, in 2018, the manager of Tabung Haji branch in Kudat have been giving this sumbangan kotak barakah to one of the pilgrims, which is Jasni Mutaha 60 in Kampung Bagraban. So Jasni Mutaha have been selected as one of 200 pilgrims that been targeted by the Tabung Haji. So usually semua kotak barakah will be handed during the Raya Haji, because those family needs to have some basic needs to in their raya. So Tabung Haji have helped Jasni family by giving them some basic food supply. So the next initiative is program Iqra Yayasan Tabung Haji. So before this, the sumbangan barakah is more focused on family, the bakal haji, but this program Iqra Yayasan is more focused on students or children. So the main purpose is to help the students from across the country in achieve excellence in their education by aiming at the underprivileged students to prepare for their session for following years. So that means these underprivileged students will be helped by giving them some maybe some money to them to get prepared for their upcoming school year. So this program was a true provision which is aimed at educating the mind of the student, forming personalities, polishing their potential, and also strengthening student self-esteem. So in this program is focused about them to be more to increase their self-esteem, because these underprivileged students always think that they could not do anything like other students do. So with this program they help to increasing the self-esteem of the student, and they have to motivate themselves in their studies so that they can achieve what other students are achieve, although they are underprivileged students. So for example, in 2016, after 12 days after the launch of this program, Tabung Haji already has distributed an educational charity of 2,000 to 244 students at the Iqra program contribution ceremony 2016 Peringkat Negeri Pahang that held at Banquet Hall Rantuk Pahang. So this is only in Pahang, So there are around the country that the Tabung Haji branch have been contribute to students, and then these actually have a lot of underprivileged students. So just now I just talk about that that program only in Pahang, but actually they have across the country that involve of 178 schools, and also have allocation of 2 million to 4,000 students in a year. So this show that this program really helps the underprivileged student in help them to prepare for their session upcoming session of school. And then that is only in 2016. So this program has been conducted every year, and for example in 2018 they have distributed of zakat amounted to 3.64 million to 7,280 primary school students around the Malaysia. So this have shown that every year they will do this program just to help the unprivileged student. So this program has been launched in 2016 by the Minister in Prime Minister Department, which is Dato Sri Jamil K. Baharum, and these have helped many students until today.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Radi Kamarul bin Muhammad Sidi. I'm going to continue the initiative of Tabung Haji. The new initiative is Club Taha. Club Taha was established in 2008, which is their target is to attract people who age from 7 to 17 years old to start saving in Club Taha or in Tabung Haji. They want youngsters to have a future financial planning, which is if they start saving in Tabung Haji, they can perform Hajj at such a young age. In Club Taha also, Tabung Haji has provided many events and also many activities to keep their members active, such as they had held many events and also activities like camp, exam clinic, examination guidance clinic, motivational camp, language camp, and many more. The camp is to inculcate positive and also to develop potential in themselves. An example of camp or seminar that they has been held is English camp, which is their focus is to build a confidence and to help their members to be master in English, and also motivational camp, where they want their members to build more confidence and develop potential in themselves. As an advantage, if the members join Club Taha, they will get a free card as a sign that they have joined the club. The next initiative is Sahabat Corporate. Sahabat Corporate is started in 1980s, which is their purpose is to help pilgrimage with basic necessities. All the pilgrimage, not everyone come from the rich background. Some of them come from poor background, which they doesn't have enough money to buy basic necessities for Hajj. So, with this initiative, Tabung Haji help the pilgrimage to perform Hajj in such a comfortable condition, which with accommodate their basic necessities like bags, medical kits, oral care kit, and many more. This initiative is involving in many corporate company. Their purpose is to reduce burden of reduce burden and also protect the welfare of the pilgrimage, as they will not burden if they doesn't have enough basic necessities. Other purpose is to publicly promote their brand or product that specialists in prepare Hajj and basic necessities.
So next is Dana Tabung Warga Tua or Dana TWT. So just now we have been talked about Tabung Haji have helped the students, the family of the bakal haji. Now the Dana Tabung Warga Tua is more about the pilgrim itself themselves, and they are focused on helping the senior citizen. So this program have been established since 2000. So this program each year have at least 50 people which are from the bakal haji will be selected by the Tabung Haji to all over the country to give this dana, this fund. So the 50 people include of 25 men and also 25 women. And then this program is the aim or the purpose is to support some part from the total amount of pilgrimage payment that the senior citizen needs to pay when they have been selected as the bakal haji. So usually many people or the senior citizen that have been selected to be the bakal haji will refuse this will refuse to perform the haji. It is because that they do not have enough money and they have the financial problem, so they need to refuse it, even though they want to go to perform haji, but they can't because they have the financial problem. So this is the main purpose of this program is to help the senior citizen to perform their haji by giving some money, some money to pay some part of the payment. So for example, in 4 August 2019, Tabung Haji have helped one of the bakal haji in completed the wish of 50 senior citizens to perform the haji. So this is not just 1 year, it's been happened since 2000. They have helped many senior citizens in achieving their wish to go to perform haji. So this dana will help many people to perform haji without have to refuse it. So that's all from me. Next I will pass to my friends.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Hamizah Izzati binti Zahurin. So today I will talk about the achievement or outcome of Tabung Haji based on corporate social responsibility. So the first achievement of Tabung Haji is the sumbangan kotak barakah. It is to ease the pressure of the selected Hajj pilgrims household to meet their daily need, particularly for basic family foodstuff. It is a charity program for the Hajj pilgrims. Every year, almost 200 kotak barakah at 20 places in the country will be distributed to Hajj pilgrims who meet the criteria. Sumbangan kotak barakah is eradicate the extreme poverty and hunger. It is follow the Millennium Development Goals, which is it can reduce or decrease the amount of Muslim community poverty in Malaysia. Tabung Haji wants to share with the stakeholder groups the successes achieved by focusing on corporate social responsibility aspect. The second achievement of Tabung Haji is Program Iqra Yayasan Tabung Haji. Through Program Iqra, 52 Tafiz students are sponsored to participate in Bertalaki program in Yemen. The Iqra program also has contributed amount of million ringgit to the 7,280 primary school students across the country, and all the students who get the zakat distribution will get 500 ringgit per person, which is 200 is for school equipment and 300 ringgit for cash. From 2012 until now, there are 30,000 of Asnaf students gains zakat distribution with this program with an allocation of 16 million ringgit. The amount of zakat distribution are increasing every year due to the successful from previous years. The program follows 2 Millennium Development Goals, which is eradicate extreme poverty and also to achieve universal primary education. The third achievement of Tabung Haji is Kelab Taha. Kelab Taha members gain a benefit from a range of academic background and programs throughout the year. Also, it is follow the Millennium Development Goals, which is to achieve universal primary education. Due to successful of this program, Kelab Taha has held a Taha Smart Camp to several countries, which is several states, which is Johor, Selangor, Negeri Sembilan, and Perlis in 2013. It is to help the positive qualities to understand education to improve their academic performance. Also, they held a 5 English camp were also held in Sabah, Kelantan, Kedah, Kuala Lumpur, which is to help them to improve their English language for the Taha members. The participant also increasing every year, with the accumulated membership with 1.19 million in 2016. Kelab Taha has attracted many students to join their programs. It is because it is useful for the public examination, for example, UPSR, BT3, and SPM. For the fourth achievement of Tabung Haji is the Sahabat Corporate. Sahabat Corporate is a program that gives the opportunities to corporate bodies or private companies to collaborate with Tabung Haji. It is quite like with the Millennium Development Goals, which is to a global partnership for development, but this only a partnership between Tabung Haji with a private corporation. For example, in 2013, Sahabat Corporate Tabung Haji donate 11.2 million. Meanwhile, in 2016, 34 institutions participated with the total of contribution amounting in 7 million ringgit. And in 2019, with 28 corporates in organization participate with a total amounting with 9.4 million ringgit. It is to ensure the financial system for the Malaysian pilgrims. And for the last achievement is the Senior Citizen Funds. This Senior Citizen Funds is quite similar with the eradicate extreme poverty of the hunger. In 2016, 43 senior pilgrims were chosen to have an assistant, which is it helps the senior citizen for their financial problems. Due to the successful each and every year, at least 50 prospective of pilgrims, including 25 men and women, will gain the Senior Citizen Funds TWT. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum to Sir Ibrahim. My name is Shasa Hazika. Okay, I will explain about the advantage of Tabung Haji. Okay, as we know, each organization has its own advantage, including Tabung Haji. The benefits of Tabung Haji in carrying out the corporate social responsible, and first and foremost, it is leading force in the modern economic empowerment of Muslims. History has proven that the success of civilization is closely linked to economic strength. This means if Muslims in this country want to move forward with various various political and social fields that string the Islamic economy, which is governed by its own mode. Okay, Tabung Haji also introduced two clubs, which is Tahau and Taha. The Tahau club aimed to instill a sense of savings among the younger generation, while also arousing the desire to perform pilgrimage at an early age. The Taha club to instill a sense of security from the school and instill a sense of pride in being a member of the Tabung Haji at a young age. Okay, for the next advantage is to make strategic investment globally and locally. Okay, Tabung Haji given the trust to administer the depositor saving fund in the form of profitable investment, which a competitive return and follow up with Islam Sharia. The goal is to generate sustainable profitability and capital retention by taking into account the appropriate level of risk and return. All of these investment activities are carried out under Tabung Haji Department, which is Department of Investment and Department of Corporate Finance and Services. Okay, Tabung Haji has not only managed the affairs of Muslim pilgrims to the Holy Land, but has grown into a leading Islamic investment institution in the region and around the world. For this purpose, an investment panel has been appointed comprising corporate, economic, and legal experts. The panel also assists in providing advice and insight for each investment prospect, as well as assisting in formulating and implementing investment policies and procedures. The panel is responsible for advising the board of directors and Tabung Haji management of any investment activity and their internal controls in order to enhance the return of the investment. Okay, the third benefit is providing excellent and satisfactory pilgrimage services to all Malaysian pilgrims. The consistent achievement of Tabung Haji has gained worldwide recognition, and it is an example of innovative Islamic pilgrimage and Islamic financial services by most Muslim countries in the world. A number of awards received at home and abroad have led people to continue their trusted in investment in Tabung Haji as their support and confidence. Okay, Tabung Haji medical team in the Holy Land was selected to receive the World's Best Pilgrimage Medical Team Award from the Saudi Ministry of Health for its outstanding service to Malaysian pilgrims. The efficient management practice by Tabung Haji has set its goals of providing the best and most efficient services to pilgrims, especially for the Malaysian citizen, and those enables them to return the maximum profit to depositors on their savings. Okay, Tabung Haji medical team in the Holy Land was selected to receive the World's Best Pilgrimage Medical Team Award from Ministry of Health in Saudi because of outstanding services to Malaysian pilgrims. The efficient management practice by Tabung Haji has set its goal of providing the best and most efficient services to pilgrims of Malaysia, and those enables them to return the maximum profit to depositors on their savings. Okay, the last benefits of Tabung Haji It can provide competitive returns, halal and thayyibin through all of its products for Muslim. Competition, halal and thayyibin are three of best features that must apply in any banking or conventional transaction. This being implemented by Tabung Haji, which commitment through a number of new approach and concept being introduced. Okay, the concept of simpanan wadiah yad damanah. Okay, for this concept, it is a special saving concept where depositors keep their money and the pilgrims as a custodians agree to keep the money. Okay, in this contract, the depositor have given Tabung Haji permission to use or borrow their money for business, investment purpose, and so on. In return, all of this saving in Tabung Haji will be guaranteed by the government. But in this situation also, both, which is Tabung Haji and the depositors, will have a win-win situation where neither party making a too much profit and neither party will lose. So every investment that pilgrims doing have their pros and cons. So not give a 100% sure for that investment, because we don't know either we will get profit or not. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.
In conclusion, CSR promotes corporate transparency to a broad range of stakeholders, shareholders, and investors. The security of the climate and the general well-being of individuals in community, both now and in the future, are the biggest concerns. CSR provides a number of strategies such as planning, delivering goods and services to customers, raising unnecessary pollution, engaging their workers with social principles. CSR is the greatest thing that has been offered to all big and medium enterprises, which the community and the culture will be handled in a responsible manner. As for Tabung Haji, it has fulfilled its duty to the people, especially to the Muslim, who are the Asnaf, through this CSR program. Every year, TH invests considerable sums of money on the execution of non-zakat CSR projects with the goal of communicating their success with stakeholders through different programs and donations. Contributions are channeled to a number of fields such as education, health, recreation, and others. According to the Islamic perspective, in our property there are rights and sustenance of others. Therefore, we can see that TH does not care about spending money on society by doing many initiatives and programs. It is because TH is aware of the responsibility they have to help the less fortunate and financially disadvantaged people. By running this CSR program, TH hopes to help as little as possible by reducing the burden on them. Thank you.